So, this is going to be a story about flight and me finding freedom for the first time in my life. Basically, how I'm going to go from this to this. Now, the thing to notice and what I look back on is that this moment, 2 summers ago, when I was still 16 years old, came from a need to escape and to survive a home life that, let's say, wasn't up to par. It was difficult. I had to hide parts of myself that I could show to my friends but never to my parents. My house and home was a shrine to innocence, where every moment of my life was monitored and looked upon and scrutinized, specifically by the matriarch of my home. It was hard, and I was losing myself to dark thoughts and feelings until I had enough. And I had enough when my boyfriend of 9 hours broke up with me. At that moment, I knew I had to escape, to feel something, to feel loved and cherished and held. And that is when I decided to leap out of the window of my guest bedroom and meet with a friend in the dead of night. We drove for hours and hours, and it was in those drives through winding roads and forests, completely alone in the world, I felt loved and cherished. I was rebelling against everything I had learned previously. I was sneaking out of my house to meet a boy. But there was nothing, I guess, there was nothing inappropriate. It was just two people meeting each other, quite literally at a crossroads. And it was in those drives that I started to learn and to feel safe in myself again. I knew if I ever felt alone, oppressed, or less than, I could always rely on those summer nights where I met my best friend to be. And it was in those moments that I learned how to accept myself and to know that every situation is temporary and how to cope with trauma I didn't cope very well previously. Those nights I hold very dearly to myself, and I'm grateful that 2 years ago I took that leap of faith out my guest bedroom window, and I learned how to find love for other people and to find love for myself.